Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Topping our news, some new developments tonight surrounding the death of a Punta Gorda woman killed during a Citizens Training Academy.
The state attorney's office announcing today the Punta Gorda police officer who fired the fatal shot and the police chief are now both charged in the case. Officer Lee Cole is charged with 1 count of manslaughter with a firearm. Punta Gorda Police Chief Tom Lewis is charged with 1 count of culpable negligence. The state attorney's office says the charges are the result of an in-depth investigation into the death of Mary Knowlton. On August 2nd of 2016, the 73-year-old was taking part in a training exercise in which officers were explaining how they respond to armed burglaries. Officer Cole was conducting the training and shot Knowlton. The city council later agreed to settle with Knowlton's family for around $2 million.
Overgrown trees and bushes in Northport. After resident complaints, the city of Northport is ready to step in, but not just yet. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley has more from Northport.
Well, this is one of those properties here in Northport in question. As you can see, the neighbor's empty lot has now overgrown and is growing just about up to this person's fence. But just a few days ago, it was actually overgrown over the fence. Christopher Butler is one unhappy homeowner.
It's very frustrating that the absentee property owners have, it seems to me that they have more rights than the property owners, you know, the residents.
Butler's wife reached out to the owner of this property. He lives in Vermont.
He wasn't very receptive to her on the telephone. He stated to her that he bought the property sight unseen as an investment.
Since 2006, the Butlers have made it a yearly project to remove the growth from their property. This is only part of the remnants from this last cutback.
On one side, I do have impinging growth that is beginning to touch my house. So I do fully understand the concern about it.
Commissioner Chris Hank says there's little the city can do at the moment, but he's working to change that.
First, we have to declare whether or not growth is even a code violation.
Only a few years ago, it was a violation. But as the economy changed, the rule was thrown out.
It's not just as simple as going to the undeveloped lot and just cutting their trees back because like I said, we do have a right to property.
Butler argues that property rights go both ways. The owner of the lot has the right to have growth, but Butler has the right not to be affected by it.
We're responsible to the city to make sure that our grass is mowed, you know, our garbage containers are removed from the side of the streets, you know, the property is presentable, and yet.
In an upcoming council meeting, Commissioner Chris Hanks hopes to be able to vote on language specifying what residents should do if they find themselves in an overgrown situation like this. In Northport, Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Christopher. The Sarasota City Commission is unanimously approving a permit for a water taxi that will take riders between Sarasota and Bradenton Beach. The city and Paradise Boat Tours are now looking at possible destinations, including Marina Jack, O'Leary's Tiki Bar, and Centennial Park. The general manager of Paradise Boat Tours, Sherman Baldwin, says while snowbirds take much of the blame for the traffic in our area, his goal is to alleviate stress on roadways and make it easier for residents.
That's why our focus is less on the tourists and more on the average, everyday, year-round resident of the area that wants to commute to work via this water taxi.
Once there is a lease signed, the company is looking to start about a month after that for these ferry services.
I'm ready to try it.
I'd like to try it too. Oh yeah, that traffic, just that backup on that one lane. Yeah.
All right, let's get a check on our weather today. I suppose the beaches weren't all that crowded today, Bob.
Yeah, rough going for boaters too, for that matter. Some showers around and not much activity in terms of thunderstorms. There were a few isolated showers. Some pretty heavy rain developed along one of these bands feeding into this area of low pressure, which is pretty much parked right here over the northeast Gulf of Mexico. It is slowly moving to the east and eventually will get out of our area by midday tomorrow. But right now, some light rain lingering over South Sarasota County. That heavy rain that was around earlier has now since moved to the north and well east into Highlands and northeastern Hardee County. You can see some spotty showers from Venice southward down into Inglewood, heading off toward Northport. Right now, that rainfall near Woodmere and South Venice. Getting some light showers around State Road 776. And then the heavier storms I mentioned with a few lightning strikes occurring there. There's one just to the southwest of Sebring. But elsewhere, things are fairly quiet. For your evening walk along the beaches, it should be okay. The sunset in just about 20 minutes from now looks to be pretty good. 68 degrees. We'll have the complete details on the rest of the work week and into the weekend coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. The Dangerous by Design report that examined pedestrian accidents throughout the country ranks the Suncoast among the most dangerous.
So to bring those numbers down, the Bradenton Police Department says it's stepping up its enforcement. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates joins us now in the studio with details on what's being done to keep pedestrians safe. Bobeth?
Well, jaywalkers will have to be on the lookout because the next time they cross the street improperly, they could get a ticket.
What was once just the countdown indicating when it's safe to cross the street is now the cutoff point that will have officers on the lookout.
Officers will observe pedestrians, bicyclists, and motor vehicles looking for violations that occur. It could be a pedestrian jaywalking or not using a crosswalk. It could be a bicyclist riding in the improper direction of traffic. It could be a motor vehicle failing to yield for a pedestrian.
Since December 2016, the Bradenton Police Department has been participating in a grants program aimed at decreasing pedestrian and bicycle accidents. As part of the initiative, BPD received an about $18,000 grant from the Department of Transportation and the University of South Florida's Center for Urban Transportation Research. The group used the funds to launch an information and education campaign, but they're now switching gears from education to enforcement, which means issuing tickets. Still, officials say their goal isn't to make money, but to increase safety.
We're not out here to try to write hundreds of citations. Our goal is to ultimately lower ourselves from that national ranking and that state ranking in terms of dangerous roadways.
The 2016 Dangerous by Design report examined pedestrian accidents throughout the U.S. and ranked the Bradenton, Sarasota, Northport metropolitan area number 10 in the country on its Pedestrian Dangerous Index, news that doesn't surprise some residents.
I mean, every couple of weeks you hear a report of someone who's killed jaywalking right across the middle of the street. Very dangerous. I feel badly for the motorists. I sometimes worry about myself driving down there.
But while BPD hopes issuing tickets will encourage pedestrians and motorists to do the right thing, there are others who think the agency is taking it too far.
I just can't imagine jaywalking being that big of an issue that the police need to spend that additional time on something like that. So it's odd to me that that's a priority.
The Sarasota Police Department is also participating in the same visibility and enforcement grant program. They say they are not yet in the enforcement phase, but expect to start issuing tickets before May. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth.
Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, shooting in self-defense, why some believe they should have the right to use a gun as a last resort, but others say a controversial law allows killers to escape justice.
And the latest on a young victim attacked by the dog at his home in Palmetto.
These are our heroes. They have sacrificed so much to serve our country. And now Granny Nannies is truly honored to serve them. We're here and we're ready to help. Call us today.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Come out to the best party of the season, the Goodwill Mardi Gras Gala on February 28th at Michael's on E. Tickets at experiencegoodwill.org.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Thinking about having surgery can be a scary thing. And to take somebody who's in severe pain, bring them in, take good care of them, and then get them out and back to their life is huge. We focus on minimally invasive approaches when possible, and oftentimes people can be back up on their feet in a day or two with a whole lot less pain than before surgery. We fix people's lives. We do.
It's the granddaddy of them all, the 89th Annual Arcadia All-Florida Championship Rodeo. March 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. The Arcadia Rodeo Association is proud to present this PRCA-sanctioned event featuring some of the world's best bull, bronc, and bareback riding, roping, barrel racing, and steer wrestling. For the little wranglers, there's a calf scramble and mutton busting. Gates open at 11 each day. For tickets, visit arcadiarodeo.com or call 800-749-7633. It's rodeo at its finest. Don't miss the 89th All-Florida Championship Rodeo, March 9th through 12th.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
At Granny Nannies, we provide your loved ones with the care they deserve, compassionate and experienced help right where you need it most, at home. Visit us at GrannyNannies.com.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Attorneys for a retired police captain accused of shooting and killing a man in Pasco County movie theater are using Florida's Stand Your Ground law as a basis for their defense. Authorities say 74-year-old Curtis Reeves fatally shot 43-year-old Chad Olson at a Wesley Chapel movie theater 3 years ago because he was upset Olson was texting during the previews. But Reeves' attorneys say Olson threw his phone and popcorn at him, and in self-defense, Reeves took out his weapon and fired a single shot. If the judge rules Stand Your Ground does apply in this case, then Reeves cannot be tried for murder. In Tallahassee, a move to shift the burden of proof in Stand Your Ground self-defense cases is on a fast track through the Florida House. The Criminal Justice Subcommittee voting 9-4 today for the measure that would require prosecutors to disprove self-defense claims during pre-trial hearings. In Stand Your Ground cases, pre-trial evidence hearings are held to determine whether defendants should be immune from prosecution.
That I'm walking around the street, I firmly believe, call me naive, but I believe that I'm immune to prosecution if I defend myself against somebody attacking me to the point where they're going to either cause me death or great bodily harm.
We shouldn't make it easier for killers to escape justice, and we shouldn't overtax our already overburdened prosecutors with a provision that does nothing but make our communities less safe.
A companion measure has already completed its Senate committee process, where it could be one of the first bills approved when the annual legislative session begins next month. A similar bill was approved by the Senate last year but failed to advance through the House committee process.
A child is recovering from injuries after being bit by the family dog in Palmetto. The Palmetto Police Department says the 7-year-old boy was attacked last night at his home on 14th Street. The boy was flown to All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg. Police say the boy is expected to make a full recovery, but the family is wondering why the dog attacked.
I talked to the little boy's dad checking on him this afternoon, and he said they really don't know why the dog attacked. The dog's never been aggressive in any way towards the kids, and they've had the dog since it was a puppy.
The dog is a 2-year-old Staffordshire Terrier mix. It was turned over to Manatee County Animal Services and will be held for a mandatory 10-day quarantine.
We'll be right back with the forecast, find out how much more rain we might see. That's right after this.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works in contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more.
The 4th Annual St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival, Saturday and Sunday, February 25th and 26th at North Straw Park in St. Petersburg.
Bring your love and appreciation of art to the St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
As the only certified surgeon of excellence in metabolic and bariatric surgery in the area, Dr. Joseph Chepley has performed more than 1,300 successful bariatric surgeries. Join us on ABC 7 News from 5 to 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, February 23rd. Dr. Joseph Chepley and his talented staff will be taking your phone calls as we discuss what makes someone a good candidate for surgery and the different options available to patients in our area. Thursday, February 23rd.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I like all the money I save with Ace Rewards.
And what's not to like? On any day, Byron can find instant savings throughout the store. Plus, exclusive deals and points that'll all add up.
Ace is the place that rewards you in a million ways. That's hyperbole, but still, it's a lot.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Don't miss these February Red Hot Buys. 6 convenient Sarasota locations are now open in Bradenton, Northport, and soon Osprey.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
In town? On the town, The Mark offers landmark living in the center of everything you love about Sarasota. Priced from the 700s, spacious residences and elevated club-level amenities create a private oasis in the sky. Promenade shopping and dining put the best of downtown downstairs. Sales gallery open daily at the corner of Pineapple and State Street just south of Main. The Mark, Sarasota. Presented by Coulter.
Well, Bob, my area around my house, it was just leaves. I mean, and there were some branches down and everything. So we did get some significant.
A little wind, yeah. And some places picked up nearly 2 inches of rainfall. So it did fall. And I know Richard Cern asked me, am I going to be able to play my tennis in the morning? He asked me that yesterday. I said, no, I don't think so. But in the afternoon, some places,
not too bad.
Not
just
too
soggy.
bad. Yeah, a little bit wet out there. As far as the forecast goes, we are looking for drier conditions to move in. That way is a webcam showing the conditions today. Periodic showers moving on through. At times you can see the lens kind of getting rained on a little bit here and there throughout the day. But a beautiful sunset taking shape right now in just about 10 minutes from now. And the skies are going to light up with those clouds around. Well, last night, Damon Powers getting this nice shot of the sunset near Lido. And then we get a look at this. This is Randy Reed. And he's looking at a little bit of a sun dog just above the name Reed. You can see it right there, sending that in from, again, locations around the Suncoast. And this one just was taken by Cindy Desmond near Clark and I-75, and showing the clouds still around, pinwheeling around this area of low pressure located in the northeastern Gulf of Mexico. Now, this low pressure area is going to work its way across the state tonight. There'll still be some residual shower activity now and again across the Suncoast. So we're not quite over with the rain, but I think the heavy rainfall that we saw earlier today has now shifted north, and there's some drier air slipping into the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. But notice just on that last frame, there's a little bit of activity already starting to develop. So we're going to keep a chance for showers, and we could see some moderate isolated showers through this evening and into the early morning hours on Thursday. Right now, some rain near Parrish, just to the north thereof. Not much going on in Bradenton, Palmetto, Longboat Key, Anna Marie Island, but a few isolated showers near Venice and Osprey southward. Down into Northport, here's some rainfall estimate totals from the Doppler radar site. You can see nearly 2 inches there in the central sections of Sarasota County. Everyone got some rainfall, at least a little bit, over a quarter inch in most areas. Half inch near Longboat Key and Parrish, over a half inch reported there. Venice at 7/10 of an inch, in Inglewood over 1 inch of rainfall. So some good rains because we needed it with all the fire danger that was around. This is going to lessen things up for just a little while. But then by midweek next week, we'll be in that high fire danger again. 68 degrees, the dew point is at 58. Winds are calm, the pressure at 2966. Pretty low, but it is rising slowly as this area of low pressure fills in and heads off to the east. The high today was slightly below the average of 74. This morning's low was at 64, and 29/100 of an inch of rainfall at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport or places nearby. That was actually at the Ringley Museum. 64 degrees in Jacksonville now, 66 in Orlando, 68 in Miami, and Key West now at 71. The wind flow will switch around more to a northwesterly direction beginning tomorrow morning, basically, and it will pick up in the afternoon out of the northwest, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour. We are anticipating another weak cold front to work its way through on Saturday night. But there goes the low, heading off into the Atlantic, taking a lot of the moisture with it. There'll be a few spotty showers tomorrow morning and then some clearing throughout the day. Look for a little bit more sunshine tomorrow. Temperatures will be a bit warmer into the mid-70s. And then a weak front moves through late Saturday night and Sunday. Elsewhere, quiet through the central U.S. The Northeast is fairly quiet right now. The big story as far as the heavy rainfall goes is over Florida. In California, there's a few showers there taking place, but not a lot of rain. Temperatures currently across the U.S. The colder readings, Northern Plains, Northern Rockies. Look at this, 72 in St. Louis. Warmer in Kansas City today than it was here. 67 in Chicago and 43 now in Boston. Well, the forecast for boaters tomorrow. Winds will be out of the north to start the day off and then pick up out of the northwest at 15 knots. Seas will be 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop. And the tides upcoming. High tide will be at 9:11. And sunset, as I said, just in about 7 minutes from now. A few showers through the evening. A rain chance at 40%. And then for tomorrow, there may be a few spotty showers in the morning. 75 for your high with some sunshine to end the day. And then the extended forecast calling for warmer weather and lots of sunshine on Friday. The weekend's looking outstanding. A little cooler on Sunday as a weak front moves through late Saturday. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. When we come back, it's another stop on the Dream 18.
Yeah, we're going to head to Manatee County to take on the Terra Golf and Country Club. Stay with us.
Tonight, the sweeping new guidelines to crack down on illegal immigration, the detention threat, more officers on patrol. Officials say they don't want to cause panic, but does the plan go too far? This is Where America Turns, ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
There's a whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like cell phone protection for 3 phones, plus an interest-bearing account. And that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you, weeknights at 5.
Florida's last private island is a waterfront lifestyle like no other. This is Harbor Isle, just 5 minutes from the sugar sand beaches of Anna Maria Island. This sun-splashed paradise invites you to enjoy natural adventures and all the recreation of a tropical resort. Island coach homes and waterfront condos are now available from the high 400s, plus incredible savings on move-in ready homes. Come tour 6 designer models. This is the time of your life. Make it island time at Harbor Isle. Go to mintofla.com now.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Our goal is to do things better than anybody in the country. What makes Sarasota Memorial Hospital's program so special is that it's taking care of the patient in every aspect of cardiovascular disease. And in this community, the patients are very active. The idea is not just to get them over that operation, but to get them back to doing the things that they enjoy doing.
There's a whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like full ID theft protection, and that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
It's time for another edition of the Dream 18. Tonight, ABC 7's Bob Harrigan is putting his skills to the test at Terra Golf and Country Club's most difficult hole. Let's check out the 12th hole at Terra.
Well, we are here right now at the beautiful Terra Golf and Country Club, and getting ready to play Dream 18 right here. And joining me now is the head of golf for 14 years, over 14 years,
14,
right here,
15?
Melissa Williams. 15. What kind of course is this, and what hole in particular is this all about?
This is a par 72 championship private golf course, and this is our #1 handicap hole for the men. We're going to be playing the T3 today, which is about 368 yards. It's a difficult driving hole, difficult second shot, risk reward, you know.
I haven't had a chance to play this course too. It's a beautiful course, set up really quite nicely. Who designed this course?
Originally it was Ted McCandless who designed the golf course in '89, and then we had a redesign in 2009 by Ron Garl.
Oh, let's give it a shot and see what happens.
All right.
All right. Nice drive. That's the way to do it.
Beautiful. Oh, it's like you played here before.
Setting up nice. Thank
All
you, Missy. So you say 157?
157.
Okay.
Go, go.
Go is right. Hit it fat. Go, go.
Oh,
in the bunker, just like you said. Get out. I'll fall short then. Yeah, I just hit mine a little bit too fat and you hit yours thin. Nice shot right there. Look at this. Check up. Unbelievable.
Great out. Ha.
All right, that's how you do it, right?
Right.
I watched you.
Easy game.
Oh, man. At least it was a pro side.
Yeah, it was a pro side.
You give me that?
That's good.
All right.
All right, mine's pretty straight.
That's in, that's in. Yes. Good one right there. Missy Williams, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Join us again for another edition of Dream 18. That putt was just about 2 inches away as a gimme. So I didn't, I was just passing it around. Yeah, they usually give you those.
Well, I like that it included the signature Bob Harrigan, unbelievable. That's his favorite line, so had to have that in there.
Nice shout out,
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Bad putt.
Have a good night.
I won cash for life from the Florida Lottery! So I get $1,000 a day every day for the rest of my life. Day 1, bought a pony, we're best buds. Day 7, this is crazy! Another day, another grand. This one's on me. Then Mom said, better save some. And another grand, share the love. I don't even play this thing, but I got a bunch. And another grand, and another grand, another grand, another grand. Let's do it again tomorrow.
With a prize of $1,000 a day for life, the new Cash for Life draw game is your ticket to a grand day every day.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
As the only certified surgeon of excellence in metabolic and bariatric surgery in the area, Dr. Joseph Chepley has performed more than 1,300 successful bariatric surgeries. Join us on ABC7 News from 5 to 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, February 23rd. Dr. Joseph Chepley and his talented staff will be taking your phone calls as we discuss what makes someone a good candidate for surgery and the different options available to patients in our area. Thursday, February 23rd.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works in contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more.
The 4th Annual St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival, Saturday and Sunday, February 25th and 26th at North Straub Park in St. Petersburg.
Bring your love and appreciation of art to the St. Petersburg Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.